What is up, YouTube? Yeah! We're back at it again with another one just to finish the list of instruments. Because we've already done screaming, we've already done guitars, and we've already done drums. So why not? Let's do bass and just bring my dog in here. Come here, hi! You wanted to be a part of the video, didn't you? Hi, sweetie. Anyway, we're going to talk about bassists today, right? Bye-bye. Yeah, no, never mind. Let's just keep it. We're going to talk about bassists today. So my 3 favorite bassists right now, as of this moment, will it change? I don't know. These 3 guys are fresh. So, well, not super fresh, but 2 have been playing a lot longer than one of them has. So, but anyway, no screwing around. We're going to roll into it. We're going to go with number 3. Number 3, he's, newer band. Came out probably, I'm sure they've been playing a little bit longer than 2018. But 2018 is kind of when they took the scene by force. Dude, these guys came out hammering. They were like, dude, don't fuck with me. And I'm just joking. No, they really, they made a song that released on, did a music video with Dreambound. And yeah, it just took off. Like, and then people were just super excited for them. People just really loved what music and everything that they were doing. And it was just really great, honestly. It's like, you never know, right? But it was like really fantastic to see a band like that just kind of come out of nowhere. And they're not slowing down either, which is the even better part. They're not slowing down at all. They're rolling out and they're recording their second LP. They've only done one LP and 1 EP. And then they've released a single here and there. But, dude, these guys are crazy. These guys are awesome. I've seen them live once. It's like, sure, could you say some fan that I am? You have to understand that these guys aren't from the States. So it's kind of difficult to see them. But no, they came over. They had a tour with 3 other bands. One mainly was kind of just a headliner of it, and they brought them on. But no, went out of my way to see them because it's like I've just thoroughly loved this band, and these guys are just so great. All of them are. But this one guy in particular, since he plays bassist, it's like I really love his energy on stage, and that kind of plays a lot in how I rate my favorite bassist. Because, like, you know the joke with metalcore, it's like bass kind of non-existent, right? But no, he makes his presence known, and it's really awesome. But with that, we're going to open up the third person, and it's Chris from Caskets. So this dude, oh my goodness, I got to talk mainly with James, the drummer, but like Chris, James, and Craig, because they were doing their merch table, which is awesome. You don't see that ever, like band members doing their, unless it's like smaller bands, but doing their own like merch, doing their own audio, doing all of that. But it was really cool to sit and talk with these guys, even though it's like 5 minutes after their show. And I've thoroughly loved them. And even before they were Caskets, they were known as Captives before. If you want to know more about that, you can look into it. That's a quick Google search. It's unfortunate. I totally understand what happened, but as they would say, there was a better way to handle it. But again, if you look at it, business mindset and everything like that, it made sense what happened. But it doesn't matter because this band is doing infinitely times better than the other situation anyway. So we're just gonna leave it at that. And they deserve the success that they're bringing at. They're working towards and everything like that. I'm so excited for their second LP. I'm so excited for whatever singles they release. Like this band, is a band that I'm going to keep following, and I'm super excited because just everything works, and just their energy on stage, and just how they work together as a team and a band. And it's just really cool to see a group of guys that just came from the UK, traveled all across the States, and they made sure that their first effort doing that was worth it. And so, again, if you could go see them, go see them. These guys are great, and they're really down-to-earth people, and just really really cool to talk to, as they would say, like mates and everything like that. I don't have any British, I can't do it. So don't ask me. I would offend people if I tried to speak in traditional English. But yeah, I can't even talk English very well, as you just witnessed from that devastation of a sentence. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're going to move to the second person. So the second person I've mentioned multiple times. He's a guy I've followed for a really long time. Not specifically him. That would be weird. Call it obsessively shadowing, which is kind of, But no, it's a guy I followed the bands that he's played. Well, two bands. He's played in two bands that I know of, and so he's played more so with one when I followed him, and then he went to this different band, and so now it's just loving that he's been in both, and what he does for both is just like unmatched. And so with that, the second person is Justin Morrow of Motionless in White. I almost said Ice Nine Kills. He used to play for Ice Nine Kills. Fun fact. In case you didn't know, or how long you've been following. But Justin, really cool dude. I haven't talked to him as much as a prior person, because as the times I've seen Ice Nine Kills, they were a decently bigger band, and they've been doing it for so long. I followed Ice Nine Kills probably since like 2009. Yeah. Just listening to music ever since then. I don't know when Justin came on. I want to say around that time, but I don't know. But watching him when he played with Ice Nine Kills, and even with Motionless in White, it's like I've seen those bands multiple times. Like Ice Nine Kills, I think is the most I've ever seen. And I've seen that band probably like 10, 11 times. But yeah, what Justin does on a stage is hilarious. It's just amazing. Like, he brings an energy that is just so fun to watch. Like, he plays the part that he's meant to play, and he just does it so well. So like, I've seen him when he was with Ice Nine Kills, and then he did more so with when they started doing a lot of their thriller, like slasher videos and everything like that. So when he would go on stage, he would dress as Michael Myers, which was awesome, because what he would do is just hilarious. There would be times that he would walk around, stare at the drummer or whatever, or I don't know if it was Patrick or Sullivan at the time, but yeah, it was like he would just stare at him, and then he would just like stare at the audience. It's really cool. Or even with like Motionless in White, he just kind of like downplays stuff. You always see him just kind of like, and it's just hilarious. Like, to see that stuff play out and like person actually like take a character, if that's how he is, that's even better, because that's really cool just to watch someone just like, you know what, it's like, I'm selling this, and this is just making people pay attention to me, and it's just really cool. And that's why I love that with this latest Motionless in White album, he's had parts where he's like actually saying, I don't know if he's saying so much, but he screams more so, especially with Broadcasting from Beyond the Grave. He does a lot more of the screaming in that song. But he has a solo stuff called Cipher Sight. I hate that I forget. But yeah, he sings. He recorded and mixed and produced with a person that he also played bands with. But now he's kind of, that guy has moved, which is JD. I talked about him and my guitars and everything like that. He mainly produces for Ice Nine now. So it's really cool to see the connections stay and everything like that. But yeah, Justin Morrow is my second favorite bassist to watch. Just so much energy and just a lot of fun. And I just love that he brings like this hilarious, even though it's like unintentional, he's just funny to watch. And so again, how much crap people give bassists. It's like, I'm sure these guys are beyond talented. But yeah, it's like, unfortunately with metalcore scene, you don't really hear a lot of that, which sucks. But actually, in Motionless in White, I feel like you hear a lot more of the bass stuff, like in Headache or Code from the Disguise album. You like hear the bass and everything like that, or even like Brand New Numb too. But it's like really cool to just hear it incorporated, because it's like, I feel like people just forget that it's there, and then they're just like, whatever. Who cares? But anyway, moving from Justin, we're going to go to number one. And this one, I almost didn't put it. I almost put Justin at number one. I almost did. But this guy, he has a podcast. I love what he does outside of his band. and he has another band, not near as big as the band he mainly plays for. But I love a lot of the stuff he does outside too. But he brings, again, like I said, How I Rate My Bassist is just so much energy, so much like fun to watch and everything like that. And it also, again, it sucks for this situation because it kind of proves why bass is like, not that it's needed, but it's like why people don't care for it as much in this scene of things. But anyway, with that, number one is Tuck from Fit for a King. So Tuck is funny. That's like, I've listened to his podcast for a while. I've followed Fit for a King for a little bit. And so I've loved that he does singing with them. He does a lot more than just, well, he also screams too, but it's like he does a lot more of that, the behind scenes too and everything. So, but I love what he does with this podcast. And he co-founded a Featured X in a sense. His Featured X is just a program website that you can go online and you can find your favorite like guitarists, bassists, drummers, vocalists, and you can feature them. You can pay them to essentially be featured on your song and everything like that. But I love that what he does with it. It's like, it kind of blows my mind that he has that much, not saying he does, like he has a ton of time, but he just super hyper efficient and everything, makes the most out of everything. I'm sure that he kind of let people just take it and run with it, and he's mainly a face and just a connecting point from band members to this. But either way, like, I love what he does, and just like he's become like a meme helicopter essentially, because he's always testing how many times he could spin his bass during when they play on tours. And so that's what he's mainly known for. You'll see him like spin it around, bring it around town. And so it's just really fun to watch. It's really exciting to see just how much Tuck trusts his straps. It's like that would bother me. It's like straps would be something that I would be like, I don't know if I want to flip my guitar around and so forth. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. That rounds out my three favorite bassists as of right now, and that will cut it. So next week we're gonna probably do something else. I don't know what it is yet. I'm about to go on vacation, so right now I don't want to think about it. I'll think about it come Sunday or Monday. Yeah, bread. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. I seriously appreciate it. I'm gonna pause that. It's been playing this entire time, headset on. But anyway, I seriously appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful for any amount of time that you guys give us. Well, give me. It's only me. I don't have multiple personalities. Anyway, seriously though, like, thank you. It's like, I know time is valuable, and so the fact that you're willing to share that with me, seriously, I can't thank you enough for that. And yeah, again, thank you. I just can't say it. But no, anyway, let me know who your three favorite bassists are. It's like, I know some people will be like, why didn't you include Flea? I was like, Flea's on a different list for me. Also, like, Primus bassists, they're on a different list. Just, I don't listen to Primus that much. I also don't listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers that much either. Not saying they're bad, I just don't listen to them. But no, Flea is on a completely, like, I would put Flea on my all-time greatest, like, bassist list, just because of what all he does when he plays. And so it's like, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan of them. I don't care to really listen to them. Not saying bad music, just not my music. Especially Primus. Like, Primus is weird, man. Not saying you're weird if you like it, but it's just very different type of music. Very different type of music. Like, Jerry as a race car driver is not it's not a typical song at all. But yeah, again, yeah, please let me know what you guys think of your three favorite bassists are. I would love to check out the music, even if it's the two aforementioned I meant, or any of the three that I mentioned as well. It's like, it's really cool to hear. It's like, another person I would include as honorable mention is like Aaron Pauley. It's like from Of Mice and Men. I love what I've listened to him, but yeah, I haven't seen Of Mice and Men in a really long time, but still very talented. But anyway, enough of that. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like, dislike, if any feedback. I'm more than welcoming of any and all of it. Thank you again so much for your time. I definitely value it. And I'll see you guys. Well, before that, as always, have a great Wednesday. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, friends, family. Yeah, see ya.